Yes, sir. We are.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good, good, good. Nice to see all of you over here on a one platform, second year, third year, and final year students.
So, madam, we
Yeah,
have a
madam.
count of more than 120. So, should we go ahead?
Sure.
Okay. I request Avinash sir to record this particular meet. Oh, he can. He has already started the recording.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh, so, first of all, good evening to one and all present in this call. This year we have a group of teachers who are handling the cultural committee. So I would like to introduce them all. So I, Mrs. Shaitali Surve, Assistant Professor, VS College of Pharmacy, and Avinash Suryavanshi sir will be handling this year's cultural committee. Also, like every year, we have our beloved Dr. Sandeep Zine sir, who will be, and along with Avinash Suryavanshi sir, they both will be handling this year's sports committee. So this was a brief introduction about the teacher member who will be handling the committees this year. Uh, so with this, I would like to welcome all the students to the academic year 2020-2021. So this is the first event that the Student Council is arranging for the year 2020-2021. So although we have not formed the new council, the process for which we will be soon starting. So the elections will be in the coming weeks, and still our immediate council, student council, is very active. So in spite of telling them in the morning that we have to arrange this event, they have very actively supported us, and they have come up with very innovative ideas. So today we have gathered here to remember the great visionary Sri Hashuji Advani ji. So today is his 25th death anniversary. So before we begin this program, let us maintain 1 minute silence so that we remember him and his soul.
Hey, hey. असला
Thank you, everyone. So with this, we will start our today's event. I would like so you all are aware of our beloved principal madam who is there with us in this call. So I would like to request principal madam to give a brief welcome address on this occasion. Over to you, madam.
Hello. Good evening, one and all. Chaitali, Madam, Avinash, Sir, Dr. Zine, who is a important support, our pillar for our student council. All our students, I warmly welcome you to this particular program. Before I talk about our great beloved founder leader, let me first mention about certain expectations that I have from all our students. So WESCOP is known for its uniqueness, for its enthusiasm, its abilities to take initiatives and maintain very high standard in education. And this image has not been developed overnight. All those who have contributed to develop this image are nothing but our own beloved students, our faculty members, and our support staff. So we work as a closely knit family. If there are problems, we solve together. If there are moments of enjoyment, we enjoy together. we understand each other, and we are always standing by each other when any one of us is in trouble or when anyone is facing any difficulty. So when we have that kind of family culture, I always feel student council bear a very big responsibility on their shoulder to maintain this culture and keep on raising bars for the performances of the students and of the institution year by year. The student council is also responsible for maintaining a very dynamic environment full of enthusiasm, joyfulness, and also at the same time very high kind of academic pursuits. Why I'm saying student council is responsible? Because they are the influencers. They can positively influence the students, and students have tremendous potential. We just need to tap that potential. And if we are able to do that, then I'm sure any college can make wonders, and especially WestCop, which has brilliant students, can definitely always remain as a leader college in the field of education. So we are going to soon have a new council. We have the leaders for student council by having 3 teachers on board. Also, we have Rotaract Health Club activities for which Mr. Pratik Barve is on board. So we have great guidance by our teachers. Students need to just keep on taking initiatives. Our faculty members will keep on supporting your initiatives, and together we will be a great performers. I'm very sure about it. And there will not be a single situation which will hold us back from performing, because where there is a will, there is a way. So with this now, let me come to the main topic or main subject for which all of us have assembled today. So Hashuji Advani, a great visionary, founder of Vivekananda Education Society. His image and role in my mind, it's none other than a god. You will feel that I'm exaggerating, but it is the fact. When I enter our premises, my day starts by touching feet of the frame of Hashuji Advani, which is right there above our biometrics. I take his blessings before I start with the day. In my room, in front of my chair, there is a photo of Hashuji, and I keep on taking his blessings for at every difficult situation, and that gives me a lot of inner strength to deal with the situation. But at the same time, it is that power which keeps on driving me on the righteous path, and that keeps on keeping me upright when it comes to values and policies of VS. This is our Hashuji. Late Shri Hashuji Advani was born on February 22nd, 1926 at Hyderabad, Sindh, which is now in Pakistan. Sindh was the worst suffered by partition of the country in 1947. Hashuji stayed back to help the people of Sindh to migrate. 3 or 4 times he visited India, and in 1948 he came to Bombay and continued his studies for BA, BCom and LLB along with social activities. Here was a young man of hardly 25 years, maybe 2 or 3 years elder to many of you, who had given up warmth of his home and comforts of life for the cause of society. In 1952, during post-partition days, Sindhis who migrated from Pakistan lived in old military barracks at Chembur refugee camp. In Chembur, he started assisting and guiding people for rehabilitation, writing applications, representing them for accommodation, jobs, claims for properties left in Pakistan, and several such things. From early morning till late in the night, people used to come to him. He was their friend and guide. This work and had become integral part of his student life. And then all through his life during the work, his daily necessities like eating and sleeping were of least significance to him. So in 1961, for the first time, he contested election for Bombay Municipal Corporation. He got elected with thumping majority from the Chembur constituency, where he had made his residence. So when I talk about his residence, you'll be surprised to know it was just 120 square feet room. He stayed there for maximum period for his life. The room had just one chair and table for desk work, and chatai or a sheet and pillow for sleeping. That was the simplicity of our great founder. He served as State Minister for Urban Development from 1978 to 1980 and as Minister of Finance and Planning from March 1995 till his death in office later in the same year. In public life, he was generously applauded by everyone, including his political rivals, for his spotless, clean character. In 1962, he entered into education field by starting Vivekanand Education Society, which was again a humble beginning with just a few 2650 students. Now it has grown as a big Vatavruksha, having 26 institutions and over 20,000 students studying under the umbrella of VES. In 1967, he got elected as MLA and he was first a Janasangha member and first Sindhi to be an MLA from Bombay. 5 times he got elected to Maharashtra Legislative Assembly and twice he became minister. So this was his profile. He worked selflessly till last breath of his life in service of humanity. And his principles always reflected while leading VES as our founding father. He never allowed politics to enter into VES. He made sure that there will not be any management quota, there will be transparency in admission, and not a single politician was entertained when it comes to any admission. He laid down that policy of admission strictly on the basis of merit. So it is the fact that even the rivals of different parties, when come to know that we have come from Vivekanand Education Society, they give utmost importance to us and our work is always prioritized. This was the profile, this is the way this great leader lived his life. And we as a family members of VES need to always remember his contribution in the education, his simplicity, his selfless approach towards life and towards education. I'm really proud that all of you are also exhibiting those ethics, and I'm really always feel glad when we as a team brand or project image of VES as a ethically upright and well-managed educational institutions. We all contribute in building the image of VES College of Pharmacy in particular. And with these words now, I'm wishing all of you good luck, and also I'm congratulating all of you for organizing this function with a very short notice. And I'm very eager to now hear from all of you or some of you who are going to present some programs. Thank you and wish you all the best.
Thank you, madam, for that brief welcome address. I now request Shruti Kulkarni, who is a student from TYB Farm, to take over the event from here. Shruti, over to you.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, everyone. In the memories of respected late Harshuji Advani sir, who Westcop Student Council had organized a competition of nanotale writing. Nanotale is a type of a writing in the form of a short story or a piece of write-up delivering some important message or feelings in just a few words. Format of this competition was to construct a short tale with a word limit of 50 words, where the participants were given the topic "World from the Eyes of a Visionary." We received an overwhelming response from all our students. Winners of the Nanotale writing competition are: third prize goes to Bhakti Sawant from final year, second prize goes to Gavravi Parab from third year, and first prize is backed by Ayushi Dumre from second year. Now, the top three nanotales will be read by the respective participants, starting from Bhakti Sawant. Bhakti, could you please read out your nanotale to all of us?
Yes, sure, Shruti. Uh, Myself, Bhakti Sawant. Good evening, everyone. World from the eyes of a visionary. My nanotale starts with: the eyes had the vision, the soul had the strength, the heart had the courage. That's how the brain found its opportunity to build an empire that can exist for a long way. Never thought of tomorrow because he only knew of today. The foundation he gave birth to shapes many lives in a day. With determination, he accomplished the vision, gave a legacy that everyone can cherish away. Today, on the occasion of his death anniversary, we remember late Sri Hashwa Advaniji with gratitude in our hearts for the wisdom he established. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bhakti.
Welcome, ma'am.
You better clap and listen.
It was really very beautiful. Now,
Thank you, ma'am.
now I would like to ask Gauravi Parab to read out her nanotale.
Good evening, everyone. My nanotale starts. He finally made his land. He couldn't believe what he saw. They were actually the eyes of a visionary who showed him the path which he longed for. Years ago, there was an era which had many visionary leaders who inspired people to carve their own path, have eyes at the horizon, and work for it. Today, it was he who had their eyes, he who had their strength and vision. He had changed himself, finally moving beyond his band aids, joining the bricks for his dream castle, working hard and being a better person. He had finally made his world worth shedding blood for. Thank you.
Great. Keep it up.
Very good.
Excellent.
That was really great, Gauravi. Now, I would like to ask Ayushi to read out her nanotale.
Good evening, one and all. So, my nanotale is Visionary Eyes, Dynamic Dreams. Visionary
Can
is
you be a
what
little louder, Gauravi?
we call successful people. Visionary Eyes,
Ayushi,
Dynamic
bit louder,
Dreams.
please. Ayushi.
Ma'am, now am I clear?
No,
Even
please.
bit you can increase.
Yeah,
Please
please
increase.
be a little louder.
Hello.
Yes, Ayushi, go on.
So, my nanotale is Visionary Eyes, Dynamic Dreams. Visionary is what we call successful people who were wise enough to not listen when called delusional. If the world is a dark tunnel, it is looked at as a point of light at the end by them. The world is altogether a different.
Shruti, can you repeat on her behalf? because we couldn't hear actually.
Uh,
Is it
yes,
possible
ma'am.
for you?
Yes,
Please.
ma'am. I'll read out the nanotale, which is written by Ayushi Dumre.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, Shruti, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Visionary eyes, dynamic dreams. Visionary is what we call successful people who were wise enough to not listen when called delusional. If the world is a dark tunnel, it is looked at as a point of light at the end by them. The world is altogether a different place when seen through their eyes. That was the nanotale written by Ayushi Dumre.
Excellent, very meaningful. Very meaningful. Great.
That was really amazing, Ayushi. Thank you so much. Now I would like to ask Zine sir to speak a few words.
Yeah, thank you, Shruti. So I'm really thankful to Student Council member. They have organized this program in a very short span of time. Really thankful to our principal madam. In spite of our one meeting which is going on, she has given time over here for our session. Also thankful to our all faculty members who made it possible, and all students. In spite of your lecture in the morning, you made it possible at 4:30 or maybe around at 5 o'clock now. So thank you very much, and very well coordinated event by our Chaitali madam and Avinash sir. So over to Chaitali madam. Over to Shruti. So that's all.
No, we have Ruturaj amongst us who would
Yeah.
like to give a speech. So, Ruturaj,
Yeah, thank you, Shruti.
yes.
Good evening to everyone present in the meeting, and thank you for taking your time out after the day's hectic lecture schedule for this remembrance meet. It is indeed a matter of honor and pride for me as a student under Vivekananda Education Society's College of Pharmacy to speak on Hashu Advaniji's 25th death anniversary. My association with the Vivekananda Education Society is just a year old, yet I have closely observed the plethora of activities that are taking place so smoothly under this huge banyan tree. We today know Hashuji as a spotless, clean character, as Principal Ma'am rightly said. And Atalji, Honorable Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji, on Advaniji's first remembrance meet in Mumbai, had all the praise for him as a senior leader. He said, in these trying times when politicians are losing their gain trust in principles, Hashuji is probably one of the rare rays of hope. If we just take a look at Hashuji's life, it has been quite an arduous path. Hashu Advaniji's life is a saga of simplicity and sacrifice, and his towering personality shone like a multifaceted diamond. He was born on 22nd February 1926 in Hyderabad, Sindh, which now comes in erstwhile Pakistan. Hashuji went on to complete his graduation in Arts, Commerce, and Law from the Mumbai University after the partition of the country, as his family was settled at Chembur, where the smiling face ready to help for social welfare was a most familiar name. Um, he had very simple food habits. He would joke at times that if at any time there is an invention by which one can live, that I would switch over to them and forget food. He wore very simple clothes. Some of his friends even suggested him to change the dress for his image as a public leader, political leader. He would not agree because he wanted to remain like an ordinary average person. He used only Swadeshi except his electronic diary. He was always keen to learn new things till his last breath. He learned computers when he was planning to go to the USA for having a medical checkup. He insisted to get his international driving license so that he could just drive himself in USA to meet his friends. Although at the particular time he was not in quite pink health. He remained bachelor. He had several close family friends, and got tremendous love and respect from people. And as ma'am rightly said, this is just an indication of how modest he was, being a great political figure of his own times. He entered into the field of education, founded the well known today Vivekananda Education Society as a very humble beginning. Today, this small venture has turned into a giant name in imparting education with traditional values to about 18,000 students in 24 institutes distinguished for the quality of education. He was the first Janasangh member, and he worked relentlessly until his last breath in service of students and humanity. Our real tribute to him shall be only when we remember him fondly with great respect and admiration for the unparalleled service he has done his entire life. Thank you so much. Have a good evening.
Simply great, Ruturaj. Your,
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
your speech is really so much touching, and really it is letting us know about the life of Ashuji. And though you are just in second year, you have truly understood his profile. So I really appreciate the way you could make your speech and you can deliver it, you can share it with all of us. Great, Ruturaj. I'm really impressed.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ruturaj. From our teachers as well as students, if anybody wants to share his or her ideas or views, the stage is open for them.
Shruti, can I share few words?
Yes, ma'am, sure.
First of all, we are very thankful for the organizing committee, Avinash sir, Dinesh sir, and Chaitali madam for organizing this activity within such a short period. What I felt today when we are organizing this particular activity is that we all are way apart in this COVID pandemic, but we are still bonded together and we are organizing such activity. And really, I will tell all the students to clap for themselves. Okay. And another thing is that we are just like a family, VES family, and you will really feel that this family will be there with you all always. Even after you pass out from this college, you will be the part of our alumni group and you all will be always attached with us. Another thing is that looking at the journey of Hashuji, can we everyone pledge ourselves that we should move on the ethical path to support the healthcare of the society? And thank you very much for all those nanotels, my dear students, and Ruturaj for that short speech. I am really overwhelmed at the presentations made by the student council. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your precious words. Thank you so much.
So, Shruti, is there any other agenda, or we are going to conclude?
No, ma'am. Now we are going to conclude. Is there anybody else who wants to speak or share their ideas? Okay, ma'am. Then we will begin with the concluding part of this.
If you don't mind, can I request for just couple of lines of bhajan that any one of you can sing here on this occasion? Just couple of lines. I do not know how many of you are a singer, but that would be a great conclusion of this program, and we would always carry those lyrics with us for the remaining day. So, is there anybody who can just recite some bhajan, at least one para?
Is Ayushi, is Monisha is there around? Monisha, she I suppose can do something, present something. second year
Ma'am, I
Monisha
will check.
Kulkarni, if she's there around, or any other person volunteer.
If we don't have Monisha with us, is it okay if I sing few lines of a Marathi Bhakti Geet?
Sure, Shruti.
Okay,
So
okay.
nice. Go ahead.
Yes. देव माझा विठू सावळा देव माझा विठू सावळा माळत्याची माझी आगळा माळत्याची माझी आगळा देव माझा विठू सावळा विठुरा हे पंढरपुरी वैकुंठच हे भुवरी विठुरा हे पंढरपुरी वैकुंठच हे भुवरी भीमेच्या काठी डुले भक्तीचा मळा भीमेच्या काठी डुले भक्तीचा मळा देव माझा विठू सावळा देव माझा विठू सावळा माळत्याची माझी आगळा माळत्याची माझी आगळा देव माझा विठू सावळा. Thank you so much.
Great, Shruti. You have a wonderful voice, and really, it was an apt song for this occasion. Great. I'm really glad. It was really a cherry on the cake. This program was very wonderfully done, and we would always remember this program. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, as we have come to the end of this program, I would like to thank you all for taking out your valuable time to be here today and for listening to us patiently. I would also like to thank the pillars of this event, Chaitali ma'am, Avinash sir, and Sandeep Zine sir. Thank you so much for your valuable guidance. We are grateful to our dearest principal ma'am for her constant support. So, to conclude our program while remembering the exemplar persona of respected late Harshuji Advani sir, I would like to quote a great saying of Sir Thomas Eliot that goes like, "Only those who will risk going too far can find out how far one can go." Thank you, one and all.
Thank you very much. All the best. Bye bye. Good night.
Thank you, Shruti, for this wonderful session. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thanks all. Bye. Bye. Bye.